I'm going to do a quick review on exponents to make sure that you understand them. Exponents has a base and the exponent. So if I have the number 2 squared, 2 is my base. I'm going to do cubed so you can see the difference. And the 3 would be my exponent. Okay, that's my exponent. And again, 2 is my base. Okay, be very careful you don't get these mixed up and understand the meaning behind them. Expanded expression forms. So there's many different forms that we can use to show exponents and how they work. The expanded expression form takes the normal exponent like this and expands it out. And basically that means just writing it out long ways. So this would be 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. That's funny, my 2's gotten smaller. Okay, so what this means, the 2 here, my base, tells me that I'm going to be multiplying 2's. This 4 up here at the top, my exponent, tells me I'm going to do this operation 4 times. Okay, if it was 6, it would have been done 6 times. If it was 7, it would have been done 7 times, etc. Okay, so the top, the exponent, tells me how many times I'm multiplying the number by itself. In standard form is what you normally think of when you think of a number. So the number 32 is a standard form. Okay, 32 is just how we normally talk, a normal number. Normal numbers, standard form. Okay, exponential form is exactly what we were doing before. I have my base, I have my exponent. It is called exponential form. Basically, you can keep it straight of if it shows the exponent here, it is then exponential form. Now, if I were to take and write out the phrase, what that means, this right here, what it means, it is 2 to the 5th power. And I say 5th power because that's where that 5 comes from right there. Okay, this is a verbal expression. It's literally just how you would read it if you were reading the number in words out loud. Okay, so getting them straight, exponential form makes it where I see my exponent. Okay, expanded form expands it all out so I can see it all laid out. And then standard form is the one that you normally see or think of when you think about a number. Okay, you're going to say 16, not 2 to the 4th. Okay, that is how you normally speak, thus it's standard form. Okay, so again, 49 is standard form. If I wanted to take 49 and make it into an exponential form, I have to figure out what are the factors of 49. So I'm going to actually move this over here. Okay, what are the factors of 49? So I have 1 and 49, 2 and, off the top of my head, I don't know, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and, 7 and 7. So that gives me two numbers. One number, multiplied by itself is a exponent. Okay, I can write it as an exponent. So it would be 7 squared. Make sense? All right, let's do a couple more. 1 to the 3rd power in expanded form would be 1 times 1 times 1. Again, the base tells me the number I'm going to be multiplying, and my exponent tells me how many times. So I've got once, twice, 3 times. Standard form, well, that's easy. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1 again, so my standard form is 1. Remember, anything times 1 is itself. All right, zeros. Zeros are actually not really all that special. They're zeros. anytime you multiply zeros, I know that anything times 0 is 0. So it would be 0 to the 4th power, so I'm going to need 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, that's expanded form. And then standard form. What is standard form of 0 to the 4th power? Well, anything times 0 is 0. All right, 5 to the 1st, okay? Well, 1st power tells me I only need one of them, and my base 5 is the number I'm going to multiply, so expanded form would be 5. Well, standard form, 5 to the 1st, is just 5. Okay, tens are a special breed a little bit when it comes to standard form and switching them back and forth, converting them between expanded, standard, and exponential form. So again, we're going to just start with expanded. My base tells me the number I'm going to use, and the exponent tells me how many times I'm going to do it. Okay? So it would be 10 times 10. Well, if I look at this, there's a cheat. I can just say, well, 10 times 10 is 100, so standard form is 100. Great job. All right. I can also understand the cheat, okay? And the cheat only works when you're dealing with powers of 10. So if I know I'm going to have 2 zeros here, here's 0, 1 and 0, 2, that matches the 2 of my exponent. Okay, so I have 2 zeros, 2 in my exponent. If you look what else has 2, there are 2 in my standard form of my number. 2 zeros here, 2 zeros here, 2 exponent up there. Cool cheat. So let's look at it if I said 10 to the 8th power. Well, I know I'm going to start out with a 1. If I did my expanded form, it would be 10 8 times, right? So it'd be 10 times 10 times 10 times 10, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and so on 8 times. But if I wanted to make it into the standard form, I know I've got a 1 here and then 8 zeros. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, I gotta start writing smaller. Let's try that again. Try writing a little bit smaller, Miss Souther. All right, so I've got 1, and then 1, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and I'm gonna stick in my zeros. So I should have 100 million. Again, here's 3, 6, 7, and 8 zeros. 8 zeros. All right. I hope this makes sense. You guys have an amazing day, and let me know if you have any questions.